Hi everyone, welcome to Step Into Yourself Tarot. For today's all signs, I'm going to be focusing on the Path of Shadows Oracle deck. So looking at our shadow selves, what things do we need to reconcile within the self and within our shadow, and then wherever spirit leads me. Timestamps will be included in the description box, and I will see you at your sign. All right, Aries, you're up first. So first starting off with the Path of Shadows Oracle, as well as the current challenge. Show me that Aries energy, Spirit. Show me what shadow elements Aries needs to be thinking about at the present time. Show me Aries. Hope you're doing well, Aries. Messages for the highest good and growth of Aries. Let's do one more, Spirit. Messages for the highest good and growth of Aries. That feels good. Okay, so we have, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, Banshee or Banshee. All I could hear was a warning scream. Ignoring the signs won't make me free. Okay, so definitely perhaps you've been receiving signs and ignoring them. All I could hear was a warning scream. Okay, let me get the challenge that's associated with this. Can I see the challenge that's associated with ignoring the signs for Aries? What does Aries need to know about this challenge? Grief and defiance. Wanted to be seen. Yeah, I'm feeling that avoidance energy, Aries. Let's do one more. What does Aries need to know about ignoring the signs? The Magician in reverse. So manipulation in some way. Okay, so I feel like maybe you've had some I'm hearing instinct regarding some potential manipulation that's occurred. You haven't wanted to see it, you haven't wanted to face it, but Spirit is saying you need to is what I'm hearing. Let's get some charms. Okay, so button, anchor, with the word love on it. So what are you anchoring yourself to? We have the milk in the reverse. So it's almost like strength in reverse. Also the frog in reverse. So you're not listening to your intuition. We have I love to cheer in reverse. Yeah, I'm feeling manipulation energy here. That you need to be aware of. There's a weight. There's a weight. A heaviness. Star. So the vision for the path forward. We have the rose in reverse. So an offering of some type. Be mindful and aware. That's interesting. We have the tree of life on the wheel of fortune. This could be related to family, resources, but change is happening. We have the word faith, we have the word miracle, and that's interesting. We have love in reverse. Yeah, I feel like whatever this is cannot be trusted. We have the cross of commitment. We have the symbol that I always read as pivoting directions. We have G on its side We have the Magician, yeah, in reverse as well. Yeah, be careful what your I'm just hearing be careful. We have J, K, I, and I. J, K, I, and I. Okay, let's see if we can get more about what this may be. I'm going to do a 3, 6, 9. Can I get more about what this may be for Aries? Ignoring the signs won't make you free. What is this for Aries? What is this manipulation? What are these signs that they're receiving but not listening to their intuition about? Let's do one more. 3, 6, 9 for Aries. The Empress, 3 of Wands, 7 of Swords. There's the deceit. There's the manipulation. Seven of Pentacles. I'm taking it in the reverse. Queen of Cups, 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay. The Moon in reverse. 8 of Wands and 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're left with a decision to make. What do I believe? Okay, so what I see over here is the Empress, 3 of Wands, 7 of Swords. You moved on from something. You discovered your empowerment, the Empress. You discovered your worth. You stepped into looking towards your future. And then I see, whatever this is, there was some level of deceit that I feel like was hidden from you. Because we have the 8 of Cups in reverse and the Moon in reverse. Something was not revealed to you. And then over here, I see this as another energy. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Someone who potentially stopped giving. Someone who was stagnant. Someone who walked away. 8 of Cups. They were emotionally unavailable. And now they're claiming fullness of heart. And then up here, I see the Moon in reverse. 8 of Wands, so communication about things that were hidden, and then you're left in a space of, what do I do with this? What do I do with this information? Let's get some clarifiers. Show me this deceit. The Empress, 3 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Show me this deceit. Empress, 3 of Wands, 7 of Swords for Aries. One more. Show me this deceit. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. The lack of emotional availability. Knight of Wands in the upright, and then 5 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. It's like this deceit was avoidance. Was avoidance of an argument. It was an avoidance of the direction of one's heart. But I feel like this person is now making their way to you. There wasn't emotional availability. There wasn't emotional giving from the heart. There was a conflict. that was not revealed to you. The Moon, 5 of Wands, 7 of Swords. But now this person is coming towards you. They have been stagnant. Now they're claiming fullness of heart after walking away and being emotionally unavailable. Can I see this other energy? 7 of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups, 8 of Cups in reverse. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 8 of Cups. Let's do one more. 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 8 of Cups. Seven of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups, and Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, now they're claiming a fullness of heart. 7 of Cups in reverse. Now they're saying they're no longer confused, that they've learned about the love that they have. Ace of Cups, they're making you an offering from the heart for a new beginning in love. After emotionally withdrawing, after a lot of time of silence, they're saying that they learned. But Spirit says, all I could hear was a warning scream. Ignoring the signs won't make you free. And then we had the Magician in reverse, manipulation. Then we have the Moon, 8 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. So something is being revealed to you through communication, and it's leaving you in a state of, what do I do? Show me the Moon, 8 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. The Moon, 8 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Moon, 8 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Let's do one more. The Moon, 8 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. The Star, 7 of Pentacles in reverse again. The Moon in reverse again. Yeah, there are still things hidden. Even after this communication, the Moon is still in reverse. 7 of Pentacles is still in reverse. Not the whole truth is not being illuminated. What's being illuminated is the Star, the desire for the path forward, but there are still things that you're not being made aware of, and you're like, what do I do with this? Strength in reverse. Yeah, I see you. I need to push this away from me. Okay, I'm feeling called to get a few more charms. Can I get a few more charms? Okay. Ooh, we have, that's so interesting. We had the starfish with the moon attached to it. You need to listen to your intuition about what is not being revealed, what's being hidden in this situation. We have the letter V. We have the word willpower in reverse. We have the masculine glasses, so really take a clear look at the situation. We have the World, ending a cycle. We have 2 crosses of commitment. We have the Mask in reverse. Yeah, really see things clearly. Someone is wearing a mask even when they're attempting to communicate fullness of heart and a hope. We have the Feather. Once again, listen to that intuition. We have the letters T, L, E, V, D, N, F, and N. Okay, let me get some advice for you. Can I get advice for Aries in this situation? All I could hear was a warning scream. Ignoring the signs won't make you free. Yeah. Don't ignore the signs when this communication comes in. Really see things clearly for what they are. But it looks like to me the whole truth is not being shared or communicated. Only the good parts. Can I get advice for Aries? Advice for Aries. Let's do one more. Advice for Aries. All right. Advice for Aries. Advice for Aries. Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Memories of the past, also a potential soul bond. Let's see. Yeah, Five of Swords. There's deceit. There is lying associated with this situation. King of Pentacles. You recognize it. You see it for what it is. Over here, the Hierophant in reverse. There was a lack of commitment. Something is not being illuminated to you about this lack of commitment and what happened. But you're seeing it. Okay, let me get one more advice for you from this Oracle deck. Can I get one more advice for Aries? Don't ignore the signs. I feel like this is going to make you angry. I feel angry in your hope and shelter. Yeah, take shelter in your own hope and vision for the path forward for yourself. You're in the Empress energy. Don't align with anything that is not worthy of you. And deceit and lack of transparency, lack of commitment, lack of higher understanding. This is not aligned with your highest good. All right. I hope that this helped you, Aries. Take care. Hi, Leo. Let's get into your reading. I'm going to start off with the Path of Shadows Oracle as well as your current challenge. Hope you're doing well. Show me that Leo energy. What shadow aspects does Leo need to be aware of at the present time? What does Leo need to be aware of in terms of shadow and growth? Sorry, I just thought I heard a door knocking. That hit me in a weird way. Show me Leo. What does Leo need to be aware of in terms of shadow and growth? Let's do two more. Leo, shadow and growth. Sabotaging relationships. In the tangle of love, my demons emerge, and I wonder if yours will ask them to dance. So in the tangle of love, my demons emerge, and I wonder if yours will ask them to dance. Sabotaging relationships. Okay, let's see if we can get the challenge associated with sabotaging relationships. So I'm really feeling like that shadow aspect of the self connecting with another's shadow aspect. So we often mirror each other's shadows. Let's see. Sabotaging relationships. The knock at the door. It's like what's coming in for you. Be mindful. Tell me more about this for Leo. Sabotaging relationships for Leo. Let's do one more. Sabotaging relationships for Leo. Foresight. Yeah, you need to have foresight. Really looking at the intuition, seeing things very clearly before they happen. That knock at the door. Seduction. I wonder if your demon will ask mine to dance. Seduction. Sabotaging relationships, having foresight, and seduction. Something I feel like is going to come to you, and it's going to be very tempting for you. Let's get some charms for you before we get into the tarot. Can I get charms for Leo? It's like you have to have the foresight to see beyond. We have the masculine glasses in reverse, so definitely that foresight is needed. We have the meditative hand. Make sure that you're grounded. We have the snowman in reverse. There may be a peace offering coming in. We have the cornucopia in reverse. Perhaps something about Thanksgiving. Also a lack of gratitude. We have the 4-leaf clover. Luck is on your side. We have 3 crosses of commitment here. We have the word faith in reverse. Yeah, you don't have any faith in something. And then we have the letters T, P, and C. We have X literally caught in my nail, as well as the key of sacrifice, the key with the cross on it, the commitment. U. We have the crab in reverse, the emotional energy, also Cancer. We have the weight. We have the anchor with the word love on it. We have the letter K. We have the big star, so your greatest desire, your hope for the future. We have the deer, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, shyness, timidity. We have the letter Y and that big star. Okay. X, Y, U, K, T, P, and C. Okay, let's get into the tarot. Can I see what this is? Sabotaging relationship, foresight, and seduction for Leo. Something is tempting. Just make sure that it's not self-sabotaging. You have the foresight to see things clearly. And I see sabotaging relationship, foresight, and seduction for Leo. Let's do one more. Sabotaging relationship, foresight, and seduction for Leo. I'm gonna go one more spirit. Man, cards are really sticking. Okay. It's like you have to have the foresight to see through the seduction. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Wands in reverse, Seven of Cups. Okay, so you're evaluating choices. It looks like an offering is coming in towards you. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Wands in reverse. This is active decision making, but then following it, Seven of Cups, choices, breaking through illusion. We have Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords in reverse, Ten of Cups, a fullness of heart, love, happy family, Ten of Cups, emotional connections with others, ultimate happiness, Nine of Swords, anxiety, stress, worry. Eight of Wands in reverse, the Star, there's the big star, and Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, so here's communication, Ten of Swords in reverse, an ending, it's like the end to pain, and reaching for the star, the vision that you have. Let's get some clarifiers. This is very interesting. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Seven of Cups. What is this for Leo? I see some offering being extended to you, and it leaves you in a state of confusion with the decision to make. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Seven of Cups. And it's like having the foresight to look through the seduction, to look through the illusion of the Seven of Cups. Let's see. One more. The Emperor in reverse, the Chariot, and Page of Pentacles. There's the offer. Whatever is coming in, it's very seductive, the Chariot. It's fast moving, it's determined. The Chariot is determined to go for love. But what's behind it is Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor in reverse. So somebody who claims that they know themselves and that they're in authority. There's a claiming energy, but it's in the reverse, which can mean manipulation. Page of Pentacles. So it's like they're extending an Ace of Pentacles, but it's really just a page. Page energy is the smallest. But they're so determined. And it's up to you to cut through the illusion and have the foresight. Like this might look very seductive to you. And then over here, Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords, Ten of Cups. Let's see. Can I see Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords, Ten of Cups for Leo? Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords, Ten of Cups. Let's do one more. Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords, Ten of Cups. Five of Wands, Knight of Swords, High Priestess. I feel like here you're relying on your intuition, knowing that this would be a form of self-sabotage. Five of Wands. Offering love to this would be a form of self-sabotage. It's filled with nothing but anxiety and worry and stress, a lot of overthinking, and you're communicating this, Knight of Swords. You're taking action towards this, and you're basically showing, I know what this is. I have a fullness of heart and so much love to give, and I'm going to put it into those connections that have greater context in my life. 10 of Cups. And then up here we have 8 of Wands in reverse, the Star, and 10 of Swords in reverse. So you're communicating something, or this is the conversation. Let's see this 8 of Wands, the Star, 10 of Swords for Leo. Yeah, it's like you're having the foresight over here that this would not be for my highest good. High Priestess. You're relying on your intuition, that foresight. Let's do one more. Eight of Wands, the Star, 10 of Swords for Leo. Four of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Cups, and 5 of Cups. Yeah, you are releasing a connection here. 3 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm releasing this. I'm not holding on to it any longer. And then we have the 5 of Cups, sadness. Can I get more on this 5 of Cups? I want to know if this is you or not. Can I see this 5 of Cups? Is this Leo? One more. It's like I'm releasing. Like there's no good feeling here. It's not light. It's not celebratory. 7 of Pentacles, it's not growing. The Magician, yeah, you're manifesting, walking away from whatever this is. 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, the Magician. You're saying whatever this sabotaging relationship is, that's exactly what it is. It's sabotaging, and you're having the foresight to look past the illusions and the seduction of it. Yeah, you're manifesting connections that feel good, that feel good to you. Let's get more charms and then we'll get advice for you. Charms. Okay, we have the Angel, you are protected. The Keyhole. We have the Trumpet, there's the Judgment Call. We have the infinity loop, soul bond energy. We have the Mask in reverse. So yeah, you're seeing through. You have the foresight. We have feminine energy here. We have the key with a heart and the key lock, or the keyhole. Yeah, you hold the key in this situation. We have masculine energy here. We have the Star. We have the Butterfly of Transformation, but it's in the reverse. Yeah, this hasn't transformed. And we have the Star with the Wheel of Fortune. Your vision for your path forward. Something that you would build into in your life and choose over and over again has changed. We have the feather, so listening to that intuition. We have the letters A, H, L, H, Z, and S. A, S, Z, H, L, and L. All right, let's get some advice for you. Can I get advice for Leo? Advice for Leo. In the tangle of love, my demons emerge, and I wonder if yours will ask them to dance. Yeah, it feels like that offer that's coming in, it's not from a state of transformation at all. It's like the same. Yeah, it's the same. It hasn't changed. But you're seeing past the seduction of it. Can I get advice for Leo? You realize that accepting this offer would be self-sabotaging and that it has no merit in the greater context of your life. It's not fun, it's not light, it's not celebratory. It's filled with grief and stagnancy and breakage and withholding energy. Let's do one more for Leo advice. Can I get advice for Leo? Advice for Leo. Advice for Leo. Okay. Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's like I'm not carrying this anymore. Queen of Cups. Three of Swords. Three of Cups in reverse, and the World. Yeah, you're closing out whatever this connection is. You're rejecting it. You're saying it's closed. It does nothing but cause me pain in my heart. Queen of Cups, Three of Swords. And I have so much love in me. I know how to claim the love in my heart. I know how to extend that love to others. And whatever this connection is, this sabotaging relationship, it's done nothing but put daggers in your heart. You have the foresight to see that this chariot coming towards you in a very determined way with an offer is nothing but seduction. And you are showing it's just going to create pain, more pain in my heart. So you're choosing to close out this connection. All right, let me get one advice from this oracle. Can I get further advice for Leo? Let's do one more for Leo. All right, advice for Leo. Forewarning, yeah, the foresight. You've been forewarned in conflict, of the conflict. Learn through, rely on the learning that you've done and the growth that you've achieved for yourself. You've been forewarned. You will feel some mental conflict about this, so rely on your intuition. Okay. In the tangle of love, my demons emerge, and I wonder if yours will ask them to dance. Have the foresight to see through the seduction. All right, Leo, I hope that this helped you. Take care. Hey, Sagittarius, I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading. Show me messages for the highest good of Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know about shadow and growth? the present time. Show me, Sagittarius, shadow and growth. What needs to come to the surface for Sagittarius that will lead to their growth? Show me that Saggy energy. Show me Sag. Shadow and growth. Messages for the highest good of Sagittarius. Shadow and growth. Messages for the highest good of Sag. Let's do 2 more. Shadow and growth for Saggy. Alright, that feels good. Shadow and growth for Sag. Cauldron, intention, alchemy, and manifestation. Mystic swamp, deep dark waters, a reflection you can't see. You won't find yourself if you don't go deep. All right, yeah. Deep dark waters are reflection you can't see. You won't find yourself if you don't go deep. So intention, alchemy, and manifestation. All right, very interesting. Let's see if we can get the challenge associated with this. Can I see the challenge associated with the cauldron and mystic swamp? Yeah, I'm really seeing like going into the depth, really, right? I mean, going into the shadow. What are my intentions? What am I trying to manifest in my life? And it requires you to go deep. You won't find yourself if you don't go deep. Can I see the challenge of this for Sagittarius? Let's do 2 more. You can alchemize, change the energy from one state to another. I'm feeling the need to shuffle now. What is this about for Sag? What's the challenge associated with this? Let's do 1 more, Spirit. What's the challenge associated with this for Sag? Patience in reverse. So perhaps you're being impatient with the self. Otherworldly. Yeah, there's that alchemy and the manifestation. I feel like perhaps you're in a depth right now where you're really digging into your own depth, your shadow aspects, and having patience with yourself, and entering into this otherworldly space where you're digging into the spiritual aspects of the self, and trying to alchemize the energy and the previous experiences that you've had, is proving to be a challenge for you. The Spirit's saying, have patience with yourself. Let's get some charms for you. Can I get charms for Sag? Can I get charms for Sag? Yeah, I feel like you're wading through the waters of the swamp. And Spirit's just saying, have patience. You're going through a process. Oh, there's a lot of charms here. Yeah, it's causing you to take off the mask. There's a Santa Claus in the reverse. So generosity, also a sign of winter. Perhaps this process has began in the winter for you. We have the drums. We have the meditative hand. Yeah, make sure you're grounding yourself and centering, like remaining centered. We have the anchor. Yeah, what's your intention? What are you manifesting? What are you anchoring yourself to? We have the heart with the word love. It's in the reverse. Yeah, perhaps shifting ideas surrounding love and what love is. We have the guitar. We have the tooth. That also goes along with that anchor. Like, what have you been anchored to? It's been heavy for you. We have the weight. We have the trumpet, so a sign of judgment, so making decisions. We have the lotus flower. Yeah, this has been a long transformative process for you. And I believe it began in the winter time. We have the butterfly of transformation. We have the carrots. I got carrot stick, like carrot sticks being handed to you. But there's so much more than just a stick, right? We have the word believe in reverse. Yeah, I feel like your beliefs are changing. We have the star, so your greatest desire and hope and wish for the future. We have the sun and the moon, divinity. And it's right next to, it's touching the tree of life. I feel like you want roots that really mean something in the greater context of your life, otherworldly roots, something that's more spiritual, that's enlightened, that's abundant, that continues to grow. Yeah, then we have the symbol where it's a pivot in direction. We have the feather. So really relying on your intuition and going with the flow. We have the letters O, R, H, V, E, G, or E, C, S, K. And then we have M, P, Q, and C. It's weird how the letters came out. O, R, H, V, E, C, S, X, W, P, Q, and C. Okay. All right, let's get into the tarot and get more on this. Can I get more on this for Sag? On this journey that you're on. Yeah, you're really going into your depths. And I feel like a lot is changing for you in terms of your beliefs, that Hierophant energy. What's my book of life? What have I been subscribing to? Can I get more on what this is for Sagittarius? Can I get more on what this is for Sag? The Magician, Six of Wands. Yeah, there's the manifestation. You want to be seen. You want to feel recognized. You want to feel triumphant in this process of going into the depth. You're seeing yourself. One more. Let's do one more, Spirit. Can I get a clean shuffle? There we go. All right. That feels good. What is this for Sag? Knight of Pentacles. The Tower. Ooh, okay. Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, whatever you've been connecting to, you're receiving very sharp insight. Illusions are coming down surrounding those connections. Three of Cups in reverse. The Tower. You are having gained insights. You're going into that. It's like the illusions are coming down surrounding connection, emotional connection. This has been slow process that you've been building into. Remember I said it looks like it started in the winter time. The Sun, King of Wands, Knight of Swords. Wow. 2 references to Leo here. We have the Sun, and then on this version of the King of Wands, there's the lion in the back. Knight of Swords. You're going towards something. You're taking action towards something. You're communicating something regarding... Could be the illuminations that you received over here. We'll see. There's the Hierophant in reverse. What did I say? It's like that Hierophant energy. Your book of life is changing. Your beliefs are changing. They've been changing. You're seeing things differently. Illusions are coming down. Intention, alchemy, manifestation, deep, dark waters, a reflection you can't see. You won't find yourself if you don't go deep. You're going through this process of rewriting your book of life and what is aligned with your highest good. What will you commit to? Justice in reverse. Yeah, what I was committing to before, it was not justice for me. It was not balanced. It wasn't correct for me. Death. Yes, death and rebirth. You're ending cycles so that new ones can begin. This is beautiful. Spirit saying, have patience with yourself. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. 3 of Pentacles, rebuilding the tapestry of your life. Love this for you. Let's get some clarifiers. Can I see Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, 3 of Cups? Slowly but surely, I feel like a tower has been occurring. Some towers are very abrupt. Some others take time. And I feel like this is a slow tower that's been occurring over a period of time where illusions come down surrounding emotional connections in your life. Show me Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, 3 of Cups for Sag. One more. Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, 3 of Cups. King of Cups, 7 of Cups, 9 of Swords. Interesting. There's been a lot of confusion and worry about somebody's heart. King of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of stress, a lot of worry, overthinking regarding the growth potential with someone's heart. King of Cups, a non-expressive energy. They may have a lot of love. So the King of Cups, they know how to claim it, but they're not the most expressive. And maybe it's you. Maybe you're the King of Cups, and it's like, my heart is no longer in this. Tower, 3 of Cups. My heart is not available to this. I don't want to build into this anymore, and it's caused you a lot of stress and anxiety and worry and overthinking, because the illusion has come down about the level of emotional love that you have for whatever these connections are. Could be one, could be many. The Sun, King of Wands, Knight of Swords. You're feeling very energized here, and wanting to take action towards happiness, towards balance. You weren't wanting to see it. Let's see the Sun, King of Wands, Knight of Swords. Can I see the Sun, King of Wands, Knight of Swords? the Sun, King of Wands, Knight of Swords. Where is Sag going towards? It's like I want to feel warmth. Let's do one more. Where is Sag going? The Sun, King of Wands, Knight of Swords. Five of Swords in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. You're building a new tapestry for yourself. You're no longer engaging in the argument. You're no longer self-sabotaging. Five of Swords in reverse. I'm not going to engage in an argument. I'm going my own way. Nine of Pentacles, because I know my value. I know my worth. I know that I'm abundant. And Three of Pentacles, you're going towards balancing, creating a tapestry. It involves others. Let me see this Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Queen of Swords. A relationship, and you're communicating. So it's something you want to balance with someone. Let me see this Three of Pentacles. Can I see this Three of Pentacles for Sag? One more. Three of Pentacles for Sag. What is this? Five of Pentacles in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Nine of Cups. Something from your past. Time is caught up to you. Five of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You want to undo a break, a breakage. It will make you personally happy. You showed me the Sun and the Nine of Cups. It's your wish fulfillment. Okay, so you're ending one cycle to go towards another, but it's more for you. Hierophant, Justice, Death, and Rebirth. Your book of life and the things that you commit to are changing because what you were committing to before was not just for you. It wasn't correct. It wasn't balanced. It wasn't spiritually aligned. We have the Hierophant and Justice in reverse. That's spiritual alignment with you and your highest self. So you're ending cycles and you're rebirthing new ones. Or in this case, it looks like renewed with that Wheel of Fortune there. Show me the Hierophant, Justice, Death, and Rebirth. Let's do two more. The Hierophant, Justice, Death, and Rebirth. Yeah, intention, alchemy, manifestation. This has been a journey for you, though. It has not happened overnight. It's been a process. Hierophant, Justice, Death, and Rebirth. Page of Cups. There's the Offering. The Devil. Three of Wands. It's been scary. It's been scary for you to open up your heart in a new direction. Page of Cups, the Devil, Three of Wands. The Devil is poor attachments. Page of Cups, Three of Wands, you're wanting to open up your heart in a new direction and you have anticipation of doing so. You're looking towards the future and giving your heart in the smallest of ways, opening up to a new future for yourself. Yeah, after you're like, I'm not confused any longer. You have the clarity, the illusions came down. And then you had that King of Wands energy. It was like, I have to act on this, right? Let me get a few more charms and then I'll get advice for you, Sag. This is beautiful. It's a journey of self-discovery, redefining and reshaping yourself. Okay. All right, yeah, turning over a new leaf. We have the angel, you're being guided, you're being protected. We have the infinity loop, continuous feedback flow between you and another, also very spiritually connected. We have the word hope. Yeah, I see that hope in you. We have beautiful. We have the frog in reverse, so perhaps you haven't been willing to take a leap of faith. We have the panda in reverse, the peace offering. Yeah, I feel like it's related over here. Like there's no more peace in my heart over this. We have the feminine energy in the reverse. So I feel like, yeah, it's taking your strength, like I saw in that King of Wands with the lion, to move. It's taking your strength. It's requiring you to step outside of your feminine energy and into that more masculine energy. Here's the emblem of manifestation. You've been manifesting this. You've been aligning yourself through this journey with this new cycle and this rebirthing. The mask. Yeah, you're taking off the mask. We have the cross, 3 crosses of commitment. We have the star, which is our 2 stars. Yeah, there's that soul bond energy. I feel like the visions align. We have matching stars here. And then we have that infinity loop. The vision for the path forward aligns. Okay, we have feminine energy. We have an angel wing. We have another leaf. Yeah, 2 leaves, 2 stars. 2, it's like you're matching frequencies. We have the letters C, O, U, and P. C, O, U, and P. All right, let's get advice for you, Sag. This is beautiful. You've went into that swamp. You've went into your shadow. It's been a process. It's been a difficult process. But you come out knowing exactly what is correct for you. And you have hope and anticipation for the future of opening up in a new direction. One that you say is going to bring you happiness and passion, fulfillment, abundance, and personal wish fulfillment. Personal happiness. Can I get advice for Sagittarius? Advice for Sag. Let's do one more. Let me do one more, Spirit. Advice for Sag. All right. Advice for Sag. 2 of Wands wanted to pop out. Present decision making. Knight of Swords. There's that Knight of Swords over here. You're going towards rebalancing. 6 of Pentacles, towards balance, towards connections that are reciprocated. Any other advice for Sag? Any other advice for Sagittarius? The Hermit, yeah. 4 of Swords, yeah. You have done so much healing. 4 of Swords, the Hermit. You've done a lot of resting, a lot of deep internal contemplation based on wisdom and experiences. This is so much healing energy here. 8 of Swords, taking a look at the things that you haven't wanted to take a look at, but that tower brings down, and I feel like it was a slow tower. It brings down the illusions and it makes you look at things. There's so much healing here. And then the 6 of Pentacles right over here that you showed me. You're relying on your wisdom and your experiences of what can be healed and what shouldn't. You have new clarity. About what to give to and what's going to be reciprocated. Balance, reciprocity, spiritual alignment. The Hermit is also very spiritual. So is the 4 of Swords. The High Priestess, you're relying on your intuition and your feeling and your sense. I love this for you. The Emperor, and you're claiming it. That's that King of Wands energy. So beautiful. Let me get a final advice from this deck. Can I get final card for Sag advice? But man, you have been on a journey into that shadow space. You've been alchemizing the energy, setting your intentions, and aligning yourself with the desires of your own manifestation, which is beautiful. Let's do one more for Sag. I love this for you, Sag. Advice. Oh, that one wanted to pop out. Guide, yeah. You've been being guided, allowing yourself to be guided through this process. Dichotomy. Yeah, there's that masculine and feminine energy. Black and white. It's like they're so different. This is so different from this. Over here, it's the sun. It's personal abundance. It's personal wish fulfillment. It's building from the foundation. And over here, it's, God, is there love in this? And power. Perhaps power dynamics have been at play. And then there's the magic, the manifestation. Yeah, you've aligned yourself. You've been very strong throughout this process. I love this for you, Sagittarius. Good work. I'm proud of you. I hope that it helped you. Take care.